we busted him, he's cleaning his car. Yo dudes, how you doing? We got ML, we got Mr. J, how you doing? And we got a very, very lovely Nissan 350Z. What year is it, Jay?
It's a 2004.
2004. Loving the front bumper, man. You're saying it's an Ings front bumper?
Yeah, so full Ings front bumper, yeah.
God, it's so low, man. Do you not catch it on things?
Speed bumps.
Had to do a little bit of a snaky manoeuvre. What are the wheels, Jay?
XXR 530s.
So yeah, XXR 530s. What size?
They're 18 by 875 front, 975 rear.
On the back.
33, 20.
And they fill the arches quite nicely, don't they?
They haven't got any spaces on at all.
Yeah,
so
looks nice, man.
More by luck than judgment, they seem to be the perfect wheels for it.
And you were saying now it's about 300 and just over 300 horsepower, and you had it mapped by Abbey Motorsport?
Yep.
What's the difference now you've had it mapped?
It's a lot smoother.
A little bit quicker?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Quick look under the engine bay. Very shiny. Not like many drift cars.
No.
I spy Maguire's.
Yeah. Maguire's horse.
So yeah, Jay likes a clean car. We should put it that way. The thing we did notice in the back as well, they've got quite a big boot. They're actually made to fit golf clubs. Don't know if you knew that, but yeah, the original 350Z market was for golfers. I'm not sure how many they sold to golfers. Do you play golf, Jay?
No.
No, Jay doesn't play golf. Quick look inside. So yeah, they're really nice places to be, these 350s. Nice leather interior. And if you're wondering what Jay's Instagram, it's right there. So yeah, make sure you give him a like and a follow for being a lovely and bringing his beautiful car down for us to review. They make such a nice sound, these 350s. Very nom-nom. What exhaust is it, Jay?
So it's a bastard of different parts.
It's got a bit of a customisation.
Yeah, it's Tomai headers, decats, to a Jap speed mid-pipe, to a Fujitsu rear box.
Back boxes,
yeah.
2 on both sides. 'Cause quite a lot of people I've seen, they just go with like 1 box on one side, don't they? But you've still got the original 2, which is quite nice.
I daily the car, so I don't want it to be too loud.
Too loud, yeah. It makes some nice pops and bangs. Oh, sounds so good, man. So what were these V6s standard?
Standard though, the early ones are 276.
276. So you gain what? Basically another sort of 15-20 horsepower just from the mods you've done in the mapping?
Yes.
Yeah, it's good, man. You a Skyline man?
Yes.
Who's not a Skyline man?
I want a 33 GTR next.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're going up in price, man, so you want to start looking pretty soon. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, a lot of cars that weren't available in the States are now available, like the R32 GTR. Prices have gone literally skyrocket. So yeah, if you're looking for a GTR, you're probably best to buy one sooner rather than later because the prices are going sky high. Another thing that's quite unique about this car, it's not a standard Nissan blue. What was he saying? It's an Audi blue? Sepang? So yeah, this is Sepang Audi blue. It's actually been resprayed, so looks rather nice. Stand out from the crowd. Right, fucking hell, we're having a bit of a nightmare today. We just did about an hour's worth of filming and got back and there was no sound. So yeah, cheers Sony, appreciate that. We got my main man Jay, woo-woo! And we are driving his very, very lovely 350Z. So yeah, this is my second time driving a 350. I think I drove one about 5 years ago, a standard one, took in part exchange, but yeah, I haven't driven one with any mods on this. This is quite a bit different for me. The engine in this is a VQ35.
VQ35.
So it's 3.5 litre naturally aspirated.
Yeah, that's right.
And this is the earlier engine.
Yes, this one makes standard about 276 horsepower.
Like you were saying earlier, it's mad the amount of money you have to spend on a naturally aspirated to get such little return.
Yeah, well, like all of the other mods, like all the hardware you've got to do in preparation for it, and then you just do a little map and you get a little bit of horsepower.
Yeah.
So it's not like a turbo car.
Where you just up the boost, make sure the intake temperature's nice and low, and yeah, off you go.
Yeah.
Nice with this because you've got because it's not sort of mass. I mean, it is powerful. It's not slow, this car at all. It's a fast car because you haven't got like 500-600 brake. You've actually got to work it a bit when you drift it.
Yeah.
Which is quite a nice thing. It actually sort of builds driver skill as opposed to having a car where you just got so much power. You just put your foot down and it just pretty much drifts itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, as an out-the-box sort of factory, it's really good. What suspension is it? You said it was stock?
So it's stock shocks with lowering springs.
What are they, like a 20, 30 mil, 40 mil?
Yeah, I think they're 40.
40 mil drop, yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, they were the only thing done to the car
when you bought it. So you didn't drive it with stock suspension?
No, so I wouldn't know.
Right. Because it feels really supple, man. I mean, it's quite rigid. It's not sort of like super soft, but at the same time, it's a daily car. It's very drivable.
Yeah. Everything is more or less sort of OEM. I've got like white line bushes and things, but
yeah. Are you got some like polyurethane bushes and stuff?
Yeah.
Nice, man. Gearbox is lovely as well, because I know a lot of people now are starting to convert these into like chasers and soarers. It's a CDO9?
Yeah,
CDO9. But yours is the earlier one, which is slightly weaker than the later one, is that right?
Yeah, the earlier ones, the synchros have a habit of going on them. So if you want to do and try and find a later one.
The later box, yeah. I think they're going for about sort of £1,000. So yeah, if you ever break the car, give me a shout.
Yeah, right.
I'll take the gearbox. So what's quite nice with the CDO9, you've got a 6th gear as well. With the BMW conversion I've done on my Chaser, you can run an M3 box, but they're really, really hard to find. So I'm running a ZF in mine, which is 5-speed, and with my diff ratio, it is appalling. You can literally do about 100 miles an hour on a track, and yeah, that's about the top speed. It'd be interesting to see what one of these will be like with a turbo on it. But I think, from my personal opinion, it's more than enough to do a fucking drift. So I don't see why you would, unless you needed to build a comp car. But
yeah. Well, most people put they don't go to turbo. They supercharge it. Yeah, I think Road Tricks do a supercharger kit for this.
How much? I bet they're not cheap though.
They're about £5-6 grand.
Is that just to buy the kit?
Yeah. So I think if you do a full conversion, you end up spending like £8 or so.
£8 grand. Yeah. Once you've got it fitted and mapped and everything else.
Yeah, and with that, they all seem to make about 450 horsepower at the wheels,
which is fucking quite a decent amount.
Yeah, definitely.
What can these engines sort of run on stock internals? Because obviously with the GTRs you can run massive horsepower, but I don't know how different the engines are.
I think not too much further than that.
5?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, that's so good, man. 3rd gear pull, right low down in the rev range, just pulls. Quite surprised. I always thought these were a lot slower than this is. Maybe because you've had it mapped and the little sort of things you've done have really made that nice little difference. Doesn't feel so flat. That's quite good, man. You know, it's got a lot of low down torque, isn't it? What's that now? I mean, we're at fucking 2,000 RPM, flat to the floor, 3rd gear. Man, that's addictive. Quite used to this. I'll drop you off, I'm going to take it home.
Yeah, alright. Cheers.
And then skid wise, obviously on private roads, obviously, because you don't drift on the road, just like I don't, it's very naughty. Have you done a few little skids here and there?
On private roads, like racetracks. It gets its arse out a bit, and I think it's quite heavy and it's quite controllable as well.
Yeah, it's not, it's actually because it's got sort of very nice sort of, there's a lot of like weight behind it, you're right.